this pot is white carrot, apple and ginger jam. I will talk about this later because it still needs a bit of boiling up. So I'll talk about this instead. This lovely mixture here is the familiar blackberry and apple, but also includes hawthorn. So I did promise at the end of the last Carrowcrory journal to talk a bit more about hawthorn. Well, here I am in front of a hawthorn tree here, and this one still has its leaves as well as the berries. Not so many berries because I've been using them in the kitchen there. I'm going to talk a while about hawthorns now. I'm going to move around to different hawthorn trees. So I think by the time I've done this will be enough video, and we'll leave the jam making for the next episode of Carrowcrory Journal. There's quite a lot I can say about hawthorn. So where do I actually start? Perhaps the first thing is what a feature in my book, The Bathing in Phased Breath. I mentioned there what happened during the oncoming of the paralytic stroke I had. I thought it was a heart attack. And the first thing I thought, oh, heart attack. Go straight outside, look amongst the hawthorns, grab what I can. It was in May, so there were blossoms out. There was a few hanging berries like this, and I took some leaves, took them in to the house. I still wasn't paralyzed then, and quickly boiled up the kettle. I was shaking and pounding, and I made the tea, put a little bit of ice in it so I could quickly drink it. I drank it down and boom, I was stiff. I couldn't move, and I thought, that was not a wise thing to do. But when I got rushed to the hospital and was in A&E, the doctor there was saying, how do I feel? And it was me all stiff, paralyzed, but I could speak. And I said, oh doc, I think I done something really stupid. I drank some hawthorn tea and then I ended up like this. And he laughed, and I thought, well, how comes this is a bit of a joke? And he said, that actually saved your life. If you hadn't drunk that hawthorn tea, you wouldn't be speaking to me now. And what he was referring to is that it actually arrested the stroke, so I didn't deteriorate into a bumbling mess. Though maybe sometimes on this video you think I'm denying myself. Never mind, I'll carry on, and I'll stay with this hawthorn tree for a moment. It's known as heartsease. Hawthorn is known as heartsease, and it's like the Drano of the entire vein and artery and heart system. It really pushes all the stuff that clogs up, and it really moves it along and maintains its health. And of course, because it moves all this stuff along, you're going to pee a lot, and the fortunate thing is your actual pee is going to smell a bit sweeter than it normally does. So even though you might feel you're over peeing, it'd be a much more pleasant experience. As for being a heartsease, it's also a relaxant, and I think I'll go to another hawthorn tree and we'll talk about how hawthorn can help you to relax. Well, it's a little bit windy just now. I hope this is clear enough, but here we are. Here I am next to a hawthorn that the leaves have all fallen off, but there's plenty of berries here because I haven't really been picking up much from here. And I've been reading a bit about making hawthorn ketchup. Is that an idea for these? We'll see. There's quite a bit of wind about, so I've taken all mics away and using the iPad's own mic. I hope we can get away with this. As I was saying, hawthorn tea for reducing anxiety, for reducing your stress. It's a lovely tasting tea. It's kind of got a rosy smell to it, so even the smell of it is enhancing. Maybe a few chunks of apple in it would help. A little bit of lemon balm even, if you like the taste of that. But even by itself, it's great for the anxiety. Also, if you mix it with wormwood, it'll get rid of any parasites you might have in the digestive system. Sometimes I wonder if the parasites themselves cause an anxiety and digestive discomfort. But wormwood's not got a very nice taste anyway, so the nice taste of this hawthorn will ease the taste of the wormwood. And then once that's cleared away, you might find through the elimination of any parasites that suddenly you're a little bit more runny with the number 2. So just exchange the wormwood with some yarrow and you're with a nice soft pleasant tea that you can drink anytime. Hawthorn and yarrow. So to talk a bit more about hawthorn, I'll go off to another hawthorn tree. But before I go off to another hawthorn tree, you may be wondering what all these leaves are, because I was saying this is a hawthorn without leaves. These are actually blackthorn leaves, and there's a blackthorn tree that kind of hugs and intertwines with the hawthorn here. I wonder if I can get a close-up shot with it. I'll get the camera and see what I can do about that to show you the beautiful intertwining with the blackthorn with the hawthorn that some people call the whitethorn. So you literally have a yin and yang of the blackthorn and whitethorn. Let's try it with the camera. Well, I don't have the intertwining I thought I would get. It's kind of down below there. And here it opens out. The left trunk there is the blackthorn, and the right trunk there is the whitethorn. And right in the middle, that young one going up is also a hawthorn, a whitethorn. And they kind of mishmash together, and it's hard to understand what is what. So there we have some blackthorn leaves close up, and it just goes slightly to the right, and there we have hawthorn leaves close up. Blackthorn, hawthorn. I'll take a break there, and in the next Carrowcrory journal I'll continue with Hawthorn Berry Nutrition, and then hopefully we'll move on to some jam making. Thank you for watching Carrowcrory Journal number 3 so far. If you would like to visit us at Carrowcrory Cottage and Labyrinth Gardens, please visit carrowcrorycottage.com first. For more videos like this, please subscribe below. Until the next Carrowcrory Journal, happy dreams!